Dear students, hello and welcome to this online session. This is my very first attempt to connect with you through this virtual class. This is your Simi Miss here with you to continue this online session. Although we are going through a terrible situation due to COVID-19, I hope all of you are okay by the grace of Almighty Lord. This class is especially required for boys of class 10. Anyway, today I will solve a board question as you have already completed your syllabus. I have divided my classes into 3 parts, and today I am presenting the first part prepared on the reading test of your question paper. I will try my best to solve up to question number 3. I request all of you to be attentive in your lesson. Keep in your mind that if you don't take class notes, your class will not be successful as it is supposed to be. So I encourage you all to take class notes. Okay, let's get started. Here you have part 1 reading test. Read the passage, then answer the following question number 1 and 2. I am reading this comprehension for you. The internet technology has helped a large number of websites to facilitate social relations among people around the world. These are known as social networking services or social networks. At present, Facebook is the most popular. Google+, Twitter, LinkedIn, etc. are most frequently used special services. Social network services are web-based and hence provide ways for the users to interact through the internet. These services make it possible to connect people sharing interests and activities across the borders and thus have made a lot for the users to feel that they really live in a global village. Why are social networks expanding so fast? The answer is simple. Most of the social services are cost-free. You can make use of them free, paying a very little to your internet service provider. Secondly, you can make your personal profile public before the entire online community. It is like presenting yourself before the entire world. You can also look into other people's profile if you are interested. It is simple and easy. Thirdly, social networks allow users to upload pictures, multimedia contents, and modifies the profile. Some services like Facebook allow users to update their profiles. Fourthly, networks allow users to post blog entries. User profiles have a section dedicated to comments from friends and other users. Finally, there are privacy protection measures too. A user himself or herself decides over the number of visitors, viewers, and what information should be shared with others. It is very important to note down some unknown words while reading the text. Here I have prepared some for you. Okay, you can see that advantage is a noun and the meaning of the word advantage is a favorable circumstances. And you can see the synonym of advantage is convenience, benefit, and gain, and the antonym is disadvantage. Argument is a noun, an exchange of opposite views, and the synonym is disagreement. Content is a noun, and the meaning of the content is the things that are contained in something. Material and theme are the synonyms for the word content. Dedicated is an adjective and it means devoted to a task. Devoted and enthusiastic are the synonyms for the word dedicated. Emerge is a verb which means come out and the synonym for the word emerge is appear. Frequently is an adverb. The meaning of the word frequently is on many occasions again and again, and the synonym is often. Protection is a noun, and the meaning of the word protection is the action of protecting. Defense and guard are the two synonyms of the word protection. Here we have multiple choice questions. We should pick the most appropriate one. Alright. Number A. The word advantage in the First line refers to convenience, inconvenience, inappropriate, or uncertain. The most appropriate answer is convenience. The utility of website is abusing social network, creating social awareness, discouraging social awareness, or promoting universal brotherhood. The correct answer is creating social awareness. Users' accounts have dash protection measures: virus, identity, personal secrecy, or network. The correct answer is personal secrecy. Number D, the word content stands for conversation, agreement, or rehearsal, the things that are contained in something. The correct answer is the things that are contained in something. A lot of websites help to worsen social relations among the world people, to dissuade the world people, to develop social relations among the global people, to spread terrorism only in the world. The correct answer is to develop social relations among the global people. Number F, this passage highlights the importance of electronic media, information technology, social networking services, completing educations. The correct answer is social networking services. Number G, dash are sharing interests through internet. Only students, people of the world, only the rich people, a privileged few. The correct answer is people of the world. In question number 2, we need to write down the answers for the questions. So let's try to write down the answers for the following questions. Remember that you are asked here to write down a short answer. Do not make it too long. Question number 1. What do you mean by social networks? Number B. How can user take privacy protection measures? Where can you make your personal profile? Do you support the idea that a good member of websites facilitates social relations among people around the world? Why or why not? Explain in 2 or 3 sentences. Number E. Write the merits and demerits of Facebook. So let's try to write down the answers. What do you mean by social networks? Social networks are websites which facilitate social relations among people around the world. Number B. How can a user take privacy protection measures? There are privacy protection measures for social networks. The users themselves decide over the number of visitors or viewers and the information to be shared with others. Where can you make your personal profile? The answer is we can make our personal profile in any social networking websites. Number D. Do you support the idea that a good number of websites facilitate social relations among people around the world? Why or why not? Explain in 2 or 3 sentences. So the answer is yes, I support the idea that a good number of websites facilitate social relations among people around the world. As social network services are web-based, these networks provide ways for the users to interact through the internet. These services make it possible to connect people sharing interests and activities across the borders and thus play a great role to make the world a global village. Write the merits and demerits of Facebook. Facebook can connect people across the borders with common interests or beliefs. It also can help us to develop sense and sensibility. On the other hand, it can create anarchy and chaos in society through spreading rumors. So in question number 3, you have another comprehension. Read the following text and fill in each gap with a suitable word based on the information of the text. Okay? I'm reading this comprehension out for you. A responsibility is a duty or an obligation to do something. It is also a duty or an obligation not to do something. For example, our to-dos are casting our votes if we are 18 or over, maintaining discipline in all spheres of life, helping our trouble-ridden neighbors and relatives, completing our lessons in time, keeping our environment clean, etc. Again, our not to do's include keeping bad company, causing harm to anybody, hurting anybody, practicing dishonesty or injustice, doing anything subversive of law, evading taxes, etc. The responsibilities of the government are to provide for the citizens the basic necessities of life, to protect the fundamental right of the citizens, to ensure freedom of speech, to ensure equality of all before law, etc. Okay, let's try to fill the gaps according to the comprehension. It is unbelievable that nation consists of people having no thoughts and ideas, a single religious belief or a single language. People belong to different caste and creed. So it is the responsibility of each and every citizen to show respect to others' thoughts, faiths, customs, way of life, and so forth. He or she is expected to do what he or she should do and refrain or abstain from doing what he or she should not do. So here are the answers written in a paragraph. The whole text is written in this form. Dear students, that's the end of this class. Here is a homework given for you. Try to write down a paragraph. Okay? Write a paragraph on merits and demerits of social networking services. Especially I ask the students of E and B to write down a paragraph on merits and demerits of social networking services. Especially I ask the students of E and B as your SBA marks are much more related with the submission of your homeworks. Okay? Our next lesson will be Rajshahi Board Part 2. Okay? From question number 4 to question number 7. Okay. Dear boys, take care. The situation is being worse day by day. Don't go outside, stay at home, and obey your parents. Take care. Thanks to you all.